Alright, I think we're good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and switch layouts. We'll jump into gaming stream layout and get started here. Alright. I think everything's good to go. I haven't changed the volume settings on the game audio since the last time we played this. So it should be set. Alright, where did we leave off? When we last left our buddy Leon, I had just gotten through the Verdugo fight, and I really wanted to be a cool guy and demonstrate how to use the rocket launcher to one-shot him. But I screwed it up the first time and ended up having to do the fight more than once. Alright, this is the mini game. I guess we can look at this real quick as we get started here. Target practice. Okay, yeah, this is where we go in and
Welcome.
get to shoot targets. Rapid fire or sniping? I don't remember you being able to change weapons in this. No, I guess we'll see what it looks like. I've actually never done this particular HD version if they changed it. Wazzy says, a little early for you, isn't it? I'm still at work. Yeah, my schedule allowed me to get out a little bit earlier, so I'm starting the stream a little bit ahead of the schedule time of 3:30 Pacific, just because I got out early and I'm ready to go. I'm in this class at work all week. It starts at 5 in the freaking morning Pacific time, so that means I get out a little bit earlier. But we're jumping into Resident Evil and trying to get the most out of our time here. Alright, let's try A. Oh, that's right, the pop-ups. $100 points for headshots. While he says oof. Yeah, early start. I don't know if the sniper rifle's the best for this since it fires so slow. If I was using a handgun, I'd probably be able to get more of these targets at once. Wazzy says 5 a.m. isn't real. It doesn't feel real. I'm not awake that early, much less early enough to learn. It's alright. Alright, let's try switch to the handgun. Oh, bottle caps. Yeah, that's right. Oh, our rapid fire weapons are the shotgun or the TMP? And that's the Punisher? Oh, no, that's a regular handgun. Wazzy says, is it first aid classes? Because those are usually painfully early. No, this is something related to my work. I won't bother you with the details, but it's not the most stimulating material at stupid o'clock early. It's an interactive class, so I can't just sit there and sleep through the whole thing. Ah, get a little Salazar head, that's a bonus. Ah, lagged for me a bit. Rare prize awarded. Alright. Well, that's the minigame. Oh, we get money for completing the different sections. Where does it let us view it? Oh, there it is. So for doing the little shooting mini game, you get bottle caps and money, and you get these little figures, or the bottle caps of the figures, and there's a whole bunch of them you can complete. I've done this before. It's kind of a fun mini game, but we will go ahead and move on. We are headed straight into the mines. Luis's memo 2. Okay, this is a pretty long one. It details the history of the Las Plagas parasites and their connection to Salazar. I won't bother reading all the text. And basically, Luis realized what they were doing and decided to try and stop them, but he couldn't do it by himself. Alright. We are headed back into the mines. And we're fighting villagers again. Switch things up a little bit from several hours worth of fighting cultists. These are pretty much the same enemies from the first section of the game. They're a little bit stronger, have more health, but they more or less attack the same way. And they still have a chance to pop parasite heads. Boy. Alright, we'll try and conserve ammo. Your dynamite. thought I could shoot it while he's holding it. Alright, let's see. We've got mechanism over here we need to trigger. Okay, 47 handgun bullets. Stacking up shotgun shells, which is good. We'll need the crowd control as we proceed. Ow! Where'd that come from? Oh, you. Jerk. Oh, I think they keep dropping in for a little bit. This guy's got some explosives. Okay, I think we need to do this thing over here with the lift. There's a sign that says, I think don't overload it, is what it said. Oh, there you are. We need to go up there and trigger it now. Should let us lower this thing back down and proceed. Salvador? Hey, buddy. Haven't seen one of these guys in a while. Well, more friends. I want to say the spread on the striker shotgun I'm using now is better than the one you get in the beginning. It's still functional at close range, or does the most damage. It definitely fires faster. When it comes to crowd control and dealing with large groups of enemies, I think the striker is your best option. That's why I always wait until I can get it later on in the castle. Dynamite. I'm gonna get rid of this block boulder that's in our way. I was hoping I could get him to path towards the rock. We'll use explosive. If it was Chris, he would just punch it. But it's Leon. Now, compared to the castle stages, the mines are alright. They're an interesting change of scenery, but I don't think there's as many fun areas and mechanics like there are in the castle. But it's not as long. Oh, this place. Oh boy. This is going to be fun. Might be Magnum time. What's worse than one El Gigante? Two El Gigantes. Oh. Alright, the name of the game here is to lure one of them onto that platform thing. Drop them into the lava to save yourself 2 targets in the fight. Wazzy says, we can't all be super jack roid monsters like Chris. If only. Alright, got one. Pro tip, until that thing closes up, don't get near that pool, because the El Gigante can still reach out and grab you while he's flailing around. That's insta-death. After he goes down, then it'll close up. That's safe. And this one is a unique model. That you only see in this encounter, which is kind of cool. The name of the game is the same. Lay on the damage on the head, get the cut prompt. And I'm gonna try and remember not to reload my Magnum here. We'll upgrade its capacity. Thought I had more time. If you don't do the cut prompt, you'll get tossed and die. Which sucks. I don't like doing this encounter more than once. It's kind of tricky. If you don't trigger the trap at the right time, you'll waste it. And then you have to deal with 2 of these things. Oh, the bondage one's a unique model as well. You need 2 unique El Gigante models for this fight for some reason. And the zip line allows you to get all the way to the other side real quickly to trigger the switch, since they kind of book it fast. Ooh. And it's not possible to get 2 at once. Okay, 3 bullets left. See if I can use 2 more, and then I'll switch. That's a shame tackle. Alright. Now we will see if we can get enough distance to use the sniper rifle, since that's our next damaging weapon. Next most damaging. Maybe maybe I can go shotgun since this is kind of close quarters. Ooh. Is that it? Well, I guess it's possible to get it in two. Or it could have been since I did so much damage with the Magnum. Alright, that's one particular encounter done. I think technically you could not trigger the trap and kill both of them and get the loot, but it's much more difficult when there's two of those things walking around. Down to 6. 6 sniper rifle bullets. Decent amount of shotgun shells. Guess I'll use this for a little bit. We're moving on. Oh, this part. More fun with bugs. I kind of forget the sequence in the mines. The earlier part of the game where you go through the village and the castle, I know pretty well. My memory gets worse from areas 3 and 4. But yeah, now we got more fun with no Vistadors. Fortunately, we have a better shotgun now. I believe there's a set number. They don't infinitely spawn, but there are a lot of them in here. I can hear them. Thanks to my headphones, I can hear the sound of their wings as they fly kind of around Leon. I imagine that's way more unsettling if you're playing this in VR. I was watching Wazzy's friend Ramen playing this in VR on a couple of his streams. That I don't think I could do it. It looks really fun, but VR makes me really dizzy because of the motion. But that version of RE4 is relatively recent. Capcom had been talking about doing a remake of this game, kind of like they've done with Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 up to this point. But I don't think the VR version was the actual remake. It makes me wonder what they're planning on doing. 'Cause it'd be pretty difficult to redo this game and make it better. I feel like Resident Evil 4 stands on its own pretty well. Wazzy says, I vomit in VR, but it doesn't have any special missions. Is the main Leon campaign still the same as the base game like I'm playing here? Like, do you go through the same areas and fight the same bosses and whatnot? I'm gonna assume there's no Simon Ada or separate ways. It's kind of unfortunate. Those are fun. Oh, so no armor? Yeah, I'm assuming they have to streamline some of it, but I don't know. I feel like I'd rather just play the base version of the game with all the content. Seeing as how we're making a pretty good pace, I think we should be able to beat the main story in maybe a couple more sessions. I'm highly considering doing a new game plus with some of the cool weapons you get after you beat the game. I know people probably don't want to see me play nothing but Resident Evil for 2 months, but I think if we played through normal New Game Plus, it wouldn't take long to get through the game. It'd be pretty fun to kind of steamroll all the areas that were challenging before. Ooh boy, there's a lot of them. There's a whole lot of them. Well, should probably get in the hall, try and funnel them a little more. Well, as he says, it's mostly the same. There's slight tweaks, but nothing major that I saw. We didn't get that far and we're doing permadeath. Yeah, I remember seeing that. No, Ramen had died a couple times. Again, VR version of RE4 is a neat idea. I don't think that's the optimal way to experience this game if you've never played it. But it's kind of cool they can adapt something like this into that format. TMP ammo. I see Edward dabbing in the chat. What's up, Edward? Welcome to the gaming stream and our continuing adventures of the plucky American Leon. Hope you're doing all right this evening. Alright, the whole point of that puzzle was to melt a door with sunlight? The level of technology owned by all these villagers is very puzzling. These rural, unspecified Spanish-speaking townsfolk. We're getting lots of eyes. One thing that's handy about the treasures is they will carry over to New Game Plus. And I believe I've already sold off the butterfly lamp that I got. Since we got the components relatively early. But if I just keep these in my inventory, I'll be able to plug them into the next run. And we need one more piece for the crown. We got one from Verdugo. And we'll get another one, I think at the end of this level. I see. Oh, now we got a trap room. You guys ready to see me fail at depth perception? Ooh. Alright, the name of the game here is just keep moving and not get smushed. That's an insta-kill. Okay, hitting the switch stops the middle one. Alright, not too bad. I have failed that before, even though it looks relatively easy. Just by mistiming it, you get pancaked. Alright, there it is. We've now completed the crown. $75%. Shouldn't have died in the El Gigante fight. Oh well. This area is putting us in a different section of kind of these castle ruins. Still considered the mines proper, but now we're above ground. Letter from Ada. Once a plaga egg hatches, it's nearly impossible to remove it from the body. But if it's before it hatches, then it can be neutralized by medication. If it does hatch, you might be able to get it out by surgery before it turns into an adult. But it won't be easy. There's a high chance you won't survive the operation. As far as I know, the girl was injected with the egg before you. Her time is ticking. You should prepare yourself for the worst case scenario. From Ada. Let's see what our buddy's got.
Got some rare things. What are you selling?
Oh no, TMP ammo. I would not want to sell my rifle bullets.
Is that all? Thank you.
Okay, we got a couple of velvet blues.
Thank you.
Salazar family crown, 48,000. This thing sells for a ton.
Ah. Thank you. What are you buying?
Ooh, firepower upgrade for the Red 9. That's nice.
Thank you.
Broken butterfly. We're down to 1. So we will go ahead and sink upgrades into capacity.
Is that all
Firepower for now.
Thank you.
Striker, damage boost, capacity. I'll do capacity for this one, the rifle and the striker.
Is that all? Thank you.
Oh, can we do? We can do firepower. All right. Nearly broke, but all those upgrades are going to be pretty handy.
Come back.
These next few areas throw a pretty decent amount of dudes at you, so being able to upgrade damage and crowd control is going to be very handy. And now we're outside the castle. We're above the mines. And we need to make our way up towards the tower. That's where they were holding Ashley. Alright, now we got villagers. Well, kind of stacking up on herbs. Let's organize our inventory a little bit. You know, having a cluttered item in inventory tends to be a pet peeve for some people, so let's tidy that up. What we need are some yellow herbs. Decent amount of fire grenades. Maybe we can toss one. How clustered are these enemies? There's one. Not very. Alright, we'll save that. Next time we get into a big group, we'll see if we can roast them. Oh, hello. That dude was hiding.
Lord, son.
Could see about sniping out one of the guys and drawing the whole pack and then letting them on fire. I don't want to burn too many sniper bullets because I don't have that many. But I kind of want to pull them all so I can take them out all at once. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, they know I'm here now. Wazzy says you slice his kneecaps. That's right. Everybody's gonna get knifed. Oh, come on. Just one? Maybe I get none of them. Now there's a group of them. Alright. I tossed it through them. Guess I could have gone explosive grenade there and gone for the surefire hit. We'll need some of those in the next area. Okay, more barrels there. Oh, there's a ladder. Alright, we will circle back through here once we kind of clear the mines out. But I can't remember if some of these things respawn, so I'm just going to take all the items that are in the area now. And then we'll see when we come back. This is progression. Offer the sacrifice of the lion. We won't be able to proceed until we get that. And we're going back underground, straight into the depths of the mines. Up ahead rests the offering to the lion. Here. Now we kind of have kind of an open catacombs type area. And before we go out and start pulling aggro from these guys, if we take a look around, you could see a Salvador patrolling around in here. And I'm thinking if I can get that a clear shot or two, I might try and snipe him out. We got someone down here. Couple over there. A bunch of bear traps. Let's see. Where'd he go? There you are. He kind of paths around behind this pillar. There's a way to snipe him out a little bit further in, but I want to try and see if I can get a shot off before I trigger all the guys in the immediate area. Naked Snake says hi. Hey, what's up, Naked Snake? Welcome to the stream. Come on. All right. We're fighting Zambambos in Resident Evil 4. Hopefully you're having a good evening. go. Naked Snake says you just JFK him. I'm trying. Is that enough? No. Is that enough? That's probably enough damage. Waxy says, Jesus, Snake. Yeah, I don't know if the statute of limitations is up for me able to make jokes about JFK. Maybe? Alright, is he gonna... Oh, he won't jump out. For some reason, the AI can't use the ladder. I think he's just gonna sit there. Which is fine. He's got some other friends we need to take out. Okay, we can path through... Well, maybe I'll try and draw this guy. I'd like to be able to get them out of the immediate area so I can focus on triggering all the traps. Okay, we got a decent amount of handgun ammo. Who said that? Maybe it's somebody in there. It's not homeboy in the corner. He doesn't see me yet. Alright. Guess we'll take care of Dr. Salvador first. Get out of here. Alright, he's not dead yet. Now he's dead. Okay, there's a door. We can either go in on the ground floor or we can go on the top with the ladder. Edward says, what's wrong with just killing him? You talking about Salvador? I was trying to do it without burning a whole bunch of my sniper rifle bullets. But it doesn't matter. If you don't take that guy out and you try and jump in the window up here, it's a lot more risky. Naked Snake says, okay, I'm going to Normandy on June 6, 1944. Okay, got more. There's more down here. Oh, there's another one. All right. All right, Edward, I reread your comment. I see what you're doing there. Oh boy. Get out of here. Oh, there's more climbing up. I think a lot of these spawn in once you go in the door. Yep. Whew! He's closer than I thought he was. That would have instantly killed me, thus wasting all my time. Hooray for the shotgun. Money. I think we're ready to move on to the next area. Dust says hi. Hey, what's up, Dust? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the adventures of Leon Kennedy, the Zambambo fighting American. Ooh, Ritter. Alright, before we run into this next section, I am going to run to the restroom real quick since we're about to head through a long stretch of a bunch of heavy enemy encounters. Yep, Dust says zombie. Technically, they're parasites. They're not really zombies, but for the sake of discussion in Resident Evil, we'll call them zombies. Naked Snake says, okay, I have to go. Good luck. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. I'll catch you later. Alright. Let me pause here. You guys can look at Leon brandishing the red 9. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, Edward says they go by Zeds actually. Is that the new identifying term for zombies? Alright. Stacking up a lot of handgun ammo still. We blew through a lot of our shotgun shells in that area, which is fine. That's actually a good place to use it since there's tons of guys. Alright. Use the key to the mine. We're going deeper into the catacombs. Yeah, it doesn't look suspicious at all. We have a repeat of the spike room from the castle, but now there's the Plaga head parasites wandering around. which I think we can just insta-kill with a flash grenade. They're more of a distraction than anything else. They are annoying. Just like before, we shoot out the little glowy bits, and that's it. I know there's a sarcophagus around here somewhere. Hopefully I didn't miss it. It had something valuable in it. We could sell later.